we're going into round number 7. Right now, just if you just want to know what the current rankings of the top 4 are, I have no clue who these names are, but we are definitely. You're number 2.
That's a random ass name for your game.
Gigas Depeng.
I swear to God.
Jesus, bro. I don't even know what that means.
No, me neither.
Gigas Depeng is we're gonna get Emmanuel there. The Okimoto is at number 1 at 6-0 running this place. We definitely have numbers 9 pretty much 24 going to be winner in. So these are the rankings right here. I was just actually going through, but I don't know any names, so I couldn't give you the exact. I know that we have Johnny Okimoto at number 1, right? And then at number 2 is Emmanuel.
Right. Number 3 is Xavier.
Number 3 is Xavier. Number 4 is I don't know who that is.
This was the guy who played Twins. I think his name was.
Was this the water? This was the Water
Earth Rydia
Twins, right?
Blinking on his name.
I'm bad at
5 is Valles, probably David Valles. 6 is Sharina.
Yeah, 6 is Sharina. 7 is Pat. And at 8 we have
No idea.
they have. I really we have pairings now.
We have pairings.
We don't have them. Maybe. Hold on. Is that it? Okay, so we do have pairings.
Do we gotta choose?
I didn't choose.
Let me go check.
Chris Neal is sitting at number 9 at 4-2, and that would be where we start our winner in, ladies, and whatever else you want to be called. That being said, we are looking forward to this final match.
Okay, we're gonna put on Shine from NorCal versus FF Rules. I don't know who's.
All right,
but they're both planes. You're both 4-2.
They're both 4-2, so this will be an win and in for either of these individuals, which will be interesting to see. So we will see who exactly our players are, right? In just a second.
Did you finish reading out all the names?
I don't know who they are, so it's impossible. Like, I know Chris Neal is at 9.
Yeah, Chris Neal's at 9.
And that's pretty much where I stopped, because I was like, anyone past 9 is 4-2. And 4-2 all the way up to spot, what, 24?
Okay, so 11th is, I'm just going to go down for what I know. 11th is Ray Chow.
Okay.
Who we saw on Wind Lightning.
Shine refused to go on stream.
He refused?
Yeah.
Dang.
Can we get another 4-2?
We just told Oki, we asked 2 other people, and they're like, eh.
So the match has now been changed, and it's going to be Mathew, John, Okimoto versus.
I think this is David Valles, probably.
Yeah, we're gonna.
The username's Valles. So. Anyways, there's a lot of people fighting their way.
Well, who's the username that we get?
It's Valles.
Okay.
Talking about getting your ticket to Victor, that you guys.
Well, that
is not. I think it's right there.
Yes. I don't know who that is on the sleeves. Nobody knows, actually. I keep being told that it's somebody unknown.
Okay. 12th is Jose, who was on Mono Ice. We saw Alex Hancock, just 13. FF Rule is 14, who I'm unsure who that is. Wowzer, it's Tommy, is 15th. Alberio was at 16th. Oni Snake at 17th.
You have to watch out for that Mathew Okimoto. He's a trickster.
Greg Cole at 18th. Noctis Lucis Calum at 19. And KP at 20.
You could say that he is primed to make his debut here on stream. It's Okimoto for the day. Then you have David Valdez. I don't know what David is on.
So 4-2s go all the way down to
So this is
24.
this is Matt at 6-0 versus David at 5-1, right? I don't think he's playing down.
Correct.
Correct.
Oki is the only undefeated left.
The only undefeated, Mr. Worldwide himself, trying to take over this entire event.
Looks like
As we do,
Samurai.
right? We're running samurais. Is that what we're doing here?
Looks like David's playing Samurais.
You go with what you know, right? And it's samurais versus mono win.
I played this matchup as the mono win side, and
Did it feel bad?
it doesn't feel that bad actually. Even though I feel like it's not that common to play Alexander anymore, which is what the old win decks used to play. As long as you draw back up to you're fine.
Well, I think this makes it. I think the matchup's a little bit easier with the Finas now because of the fact that a lot of the samurai effects are based on the forwards, right?
Yeah, and you can it's much easier to dig now because you have Luso, Atomos, Rosa, Alexander. So you have like more ways of drawing now as win.
So Matt has gone into Izana, Fat Choco into a chocolate.
That's not a very good start, to be honest. I feel like luckily we didn't get punished in any way.
Right
'cause
now,
we had no backups.
right? Yeah, we had nothing. So, but he ends up with 2 backups and a forward, right?
And a card in hand.
The samurai player is actually kind of didn't go Tenzin turn 1.
Yep.
So Matt is actually
Of course, if Oki hits a Brynhilder, that's really bad.
that's very very big. Now here's the downfall. It's like, is this just the end build, where he's just trying to Susano the end for 4?
So there have been a lot of like samurai decks recently. Like even though it's not the most popular deck, there's people trying goblins. People trying the old FF14 yen just as like CP. I know Alex had a samurai deck he was testing at the Airbnb.
Just look at that sombrero. The fact that that's a picture still brightens my day.
So we're attacking, dodging burst.
And we're missing a burst there, so we are 1 down. He went to the Stilson, and now he can get the Muso, and he's got 3 backups and 1 forward. And he discarded. Was that a Bismarck that he discarded?
Yep.
Okay.
So the way that Mono Win wants to play this matchup is try to like save up all their cards, go for a big storm turn.
And just finish him off in 1 turn, pretty much.
And then just like never play from behind. You have Typhon every turn or Lulu's.
Yeah, yeah.
So even though Oki had kind of a bad start, like it wasn't that bad. It looks like we have the
That's
goblet.
And he's gonna play the second one.
Princess
Another
Goblin.
To get the 3rd goblin.
He could have also, if he's running Princess Goblin in the deck, gotten Princess Goblin as a backup. Of course, here we can play Hien and attack twice, which is really good.
Right. I think that's his game plan if he wants to do fast damage. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes in here. Just so that way he can get the 2 damage in.
We're not. We're just playing backups.
Yeah, they just went the backup route.
Kind of spooky. We're gonna need to see Hien do big work this matchup.
Matt's gonna swing in. Not many that. Oh, there it is. There's where you were saying. Valles hit a Brynhilder, and there, right? I believe Samurai's only runs the Brynhilders as far as the expert, right?
There's Gosetsu, searches a Hien. Yeah, I think there's a couple fire summons.
I saw already he had Bahamut in the break zone, so I don't think there's going to be another one.
Oh, Cyan.
Siam, yes.
Yeah, Oki got skill checked and he failed.
So I mean, he's running what, 9 the experts, maybe 8 to 9.
Honestly, if I'm Oki here, I'm feeling kind of okay because my opponent hasn't played aggressive. It's
Well, they don't have a
now,
forward on the board, so
yeah, it's like turn 4. He's not doing anything. I'm pretty happy.
yeah. What are you worried about at this point?
I'm only worried about big hand turns where he can swing for 3 or 4 damage.
Which I can imagine the hand coming in next. Like but you know that Win doesn't have any EX burst, right? Like there, what is the EX burst? Chocomo
And Alexander.
and Alexander.
So maybe 4 out of 50.
But you're not worried about your forward leaving, so you're gonna do 2 damage every turn until they find out to it.
Well, I think they should be able to answer it with Typhon. Or Chocomog or plus Lulu. It looks like we're playing backup into
So they went to an Atomos and went to a backup. What was that? That's the FFTCG. Pavlov.
wait, did we untap Chocolate with that?
The Pavlov.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he untapped the. I'm not sure.
Because I don't think you can.
Is the Chocolate not FFCC?
Chocolate is not FFCC.
What is she? Are you sure?
I think she's off. I kind of missed it. Chocolate was already active.
Okay.
Okay, good. Awesome. Thank you. Sick.
So there's.
I was about to rewind the VOD just to double check.
There's can play. Like I said, the can will attack twice here, right?
Yep.
And you don't worry about the swings because, like, there's no EX burst that you have to worry about unless it's the Choco Mog, but the Choco Mog won't even kill it. But now David actually has to worry about putting that Atomos in play.
Yeah, damage 3 is the big threshold for him. You want to get the person to 5 probably. You don't want to get him to 3 and do
Right.
nothing.
So now I can imagine this is where Matt's going to try to Typhoon or get rid of that Yen.
Yeah.
I can't see how many cards David has in hand.
I know Oki has like 1 million.
Yeah, he's sitting at 7, I think, without an issue.
This is the last round.
So here's 3. This should be the Rosa, right?
I will send you the pairings.
Well, to answer your question, it would be Alex that should let Matt play Mono Win.
I was trying to get everyone to play Ice Earth, but they all got like,
So
converted to wins.
Matt played a. Can't remember the dude's name. Oh, the one that searched for the Chocobo.
Chocobo Sam.
Yeah, Chocobo Sam.
So are we attacking here? Or are
we
you
just
passing? No, we just passed.
Are you just moving to full damage?
More damage.
He must be setting up for something next turn, right?
We played Lebro and passed.
Get to 9K. He's got to have another can in hand. That's why he's not worried. Oh, okay. So now he's Zidaning here.
Zidane here able to pick off the best card in his hand.
He's going to be able to say to clear something out that he knows that will stop him from doing it, right?
So I suggest that David not use a Matarasu here because he knows that
And
Oki
that's
has
gonna
a
net too.
Chocobo.
Yeah. So I think David's sitting at 5 or no. So he went 1. So he might sitting at 4 or 5 cards. If he does Amaterasu, then he'll be down to 3 cards.
You should just let this happen.
No, he's gonna attempt to Amaterasu. Now, is that the right call? There must be something in his hand that he doesn't want Oki to have.
Right, but Oki can Chocobo with the
Correct, and then just replay the Zidane, right?
and Atomos activates too.
So now
We just got Sephiroth. Actually, even worse, he discarded 3.
yeah, he's gonna just because there it is. There's the Choco. There. So play. He's gonna goblin it twice in order to get the goblin play or to get the effect off.
So we negated the
The Zidane coming back to hand.
very good play. But now, if we had Amaterasu, we could use it on Atomus.
So yeah, I think. Oh, no, there's the Luso play. That's cast number 3.
So essentially what we're doing here is we're trading a lot of resources.
Right.
And this kind of favors mono win because they can get their resources back faster.
Correct. So now we have a draw, and then we're gonna ready all our backups, and then we're gonna give it damage, right?
Yeah.
That was big. So now, what did he draw? Was it worth it? There's
Oh, that's pretty worth it.
That's 100% worth it. Because now, she's gonna get back the Chocobo summon, right?
Yep.
So that's going to be cast. Oh, and then he just kills the hand.
And does he have to choke? He has to chocobo and the
And
Mongol,
that's,
right?
yeah, so he has
That's
to
a
draw
draw.
Silson and then everything else, and he draws +1.
Yep. So we're feeling pretty good here.
Yeah, then we just pass turn. So we lost Amarasu. He's lost the goblins. Does he have another Hien in his hand?
I think the best draw for David here is like Hien plus Cyan. So we can try to cleave to kill the Luso.
So he does have another play where he could Susanoo, and then if he had enough cards to play the Hien, so that way you do finish the game right.
Unless Oki has a Fino. But
Unless he has a fit.
But that is like an all-in. Probably worth the risk, honestly.
Right, you're trying to finish the game fast, right?
Yeah.
So he went with that. Let's see. He's gonna make him pay 2. I wouldn't be surprised if the Fina happens here. Unless he doesn't care about the card dying.
Saving it.
He's just saving it. Draw because now he's gonna draw 1, plus he's gonna get the effect for next turn, right?
Yeah, and then you can play Chocomob, kill a guy again.
Yeah. So now let's see if. So David is at 4 cards now.
He's playing like he has a hand in his hands.
He played 1. He was at 3, I believe, ending last turn. So he drew 2, 5. Now we have this coming out 4. So he's at 4 cards. So here's the thing: if he discards 2 and overextends, this will be like game writing for him.
Risk it. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, right?
Risk it for the biscuit, folks. You heard it here from Ryan Chick.
It's easier when you're not the one playing, you know?
Right,
Like,
right.
yeah, do it. And
So
if it
here's- I
fails, you're
think-
like, haha, sucker.
Once again, here's the Hien play that I was saying. Like he was going to go for it. So he's actually sitting at 1 card in hand now. But here's the thing: is if he still has like he's just going to block 1 and take 1, right?
Yep.
Like you don't care about the 5th or the 6th damage. You worry about the 7th damage.
This might be a Fina.
Oh yeah, he doesn't ready. So you're just blocking with the Luso.
Yeah, and Fina's RFG, even though it looks like we put it in the break zone. It doesn't really matter in this matchup.
We'll find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. I don't know.
No, it doesn't really matter.
I mean, it matters. But I mean, Win doesn't really have. So he's gonna block with the Luso. What does Matt have? Yeah. Well, we know he has the Lulu in hand, right?
And
So
we-
he's gonna kill the next. He's gonna kill this.
I think he took it.
Hien. Well, he took the damage. Yeah.
Ballsy move.
Was it? I mean, he's your David sitting at 1 card. You know the Lulu is going to give him back the Chocomo, so he's going to kill the Hien. He doesn't have a way to get the Hien back on the field.
Oh, Rose is really good.
All right, there's a second cast, right?
Yep.
That's already going to ready the 2 from the Atomos. He's going to play this next one for free, pretty much.
Draw
Draw a card, killing the Hien, right? Now we're going to ready everything,
And we get a chocolate counter, I think, too. Yeah.
and we get a chocolate counter.
Dang, I think the internet's like dying.
Yeah, we're starting to slow down on our end. So he has now 3-4 forwards. What does he have in hand? Question, right? Like if he has a, yeah, there it is.
Bismarck. 4.
And then he's gonna attack with a Tomos to ready everything. I mean, if he trades, he's got to have the Fina in hand because if not, he loses to a Susano, doesn't he?
Chocobo bounce cost 2. Yep. Oh,
See,
okay.
oh, that's game. That ends it right there. There's nothing the Samurai can play or do now. Absolutely nothing he can do.
And
Because,
the Lulu shrink killed the
Mhm.
the blocking card too.
yeah, so now he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a Yeshitola in hand that he can't kill, and that just negates his Susano play if he had it.
And we picked up the Lulu with the Bismarck at the end of the turn. So that's kind of crazy, right? We started with like 4 cards in hand, and now we ended our turn with 5 cards, 5 new cards on the board.
5
and
cards in hand, your
again.
opponent has no forward to your 5 pretty much forwards. He's gonna the only Susano play which gets negated by the Yeshitola, and he's not gonna attack with a Susano.
Oh, it's 10.
There's a tens in play. But that doesn't do anything for him, right? Yeah, he just kills it. And then now he still only has 1 card in hand. So he's going to get a second card in hand. But what is he going to do with that card? Like, he can play it, but he has no effect from it. Maybe if it's the knight, like, that one does no, unless he has a second card in hand that I don't know about. Like, he has to play that card, right? If not, he dies on attacks.
Gonna hope for EX, I guess. This is really rough. Tough spot.
Yeah,
to
so
be in.
I think that he's guessing that he's going to be able to stop one of the like he only needs to 4 damage. There's 5 forwards on the field, right? And he's going to give bonus attack to whoever he wants to.
We can also maybe haste the Zidane to have a 6th attacker.
So there it is. We're going in with a Rosa, or no, we're going in with a Bismarck attack first. There's Susano, Ugaluso attack. Then that's just game. There's nothing you can do with it.
Yeah, Yeshitola
Yeah,
can't
'cause
be,
you can't target the Yeshitola with anything.
especially because we tap Kucha Bell.
Boom. GG's, my friend. GG's. Let's go ahead and bring the Mathew Okimoto over here, and he can talk about his perfect day. And I'm sure he'll rub it into the rest of us of how amazing he played today.
Surely he'll thank us for holding down the fort. You know.
Exactly. He'll tell us about how wonderful we all did here.
I heard that Alex won, right? I think he said.
Did he? Did hit. So Alex won. I guess it just depends on the 4-2. So that'll be the very who bubbles out.
Right.
Unfortunately, he is not wearing a dress, Andy. We wanted him to dress up as Dawn.
Did you win?
But
Did you win, Pat?
he wouldn't do it. I don't know why.
You're 4-2, X2. Pat lost, but he's still X2, so he's still in it.
All right, guys. Here we are with Matt, my really good friend, Okimoto. You love to see him, guys. He is probably one of the top players here, if not the top player in the US. He's won many events, and we see him top almost pretty much every tournament he goes to, right? Not to blow up his head anymore. He is at the prime of his entire career. Sooner or later, he's going to fall down. We hope, so that way the rest of us can top just as much as him.
How much have you had to drink today, Irving?
A lot. We've drank a lot. Not enough, but Jeff's out there. He's missing a good time. But tell us about why did you choose Mono Win as far as this event? What brought you to this conclusion?
Well, I was actually gonna play Ice Earth, another one of Viridian's decks.
Oh, Viridian has about 17 decks that he has sponsored here.
I was actually gonna play Ice Earth, but my good old bruv from the UK came over.
Yeah.
And he said, "You're not a coward. You're gonna play mono win." And I said, "You know what? You're my top G. I'm gonna do it."
So he just talked you into it.
So I did it.
So we have rumors that you were supposed to be Dawn to Alex's cosplay. Now, is this true?
There was rumors if I bleached my hair and got the little curl and
Get the little curl going, and that you would have done it. So is there any changes that you would have made? Like you went 7-0 today, right?
yes.
Was there any matchups that you felt like were hard or like felt off?
I definitely really screwed up round 3.
Okay.
I'm sure I'm gonna get a lot of flack for it, but I'm gonna say it anyways. It's fine. Just so everyone else doesn't make the same mistake I did.
Okay.
So round 3 against Brian Berkeley, I did a really, really, really bad play that is actually illegal that I found out later because I wasn't fully thinking. Didn't get caught in the moment. We talked about it later, but I just want everyone to know as well. I'm sure people do know, and as soon as I say it, they're gonna call me an idiot, and that's totally fine. But in round 3, when I played Brian, I did Izana. Oh, sorry, I had Atomos. I played Atomos into Fat Chocobo
Okay.
to Fat Chocobo get the backup.
All
I
right.
activated both those backups and played Zidane.
All right.
So that's not how it works.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
playing.
'cause you only have one backup
Right.
at the time of Atomos activation, so I should have only had one.
So you're not actually getting.
Yeah, so I actually basically messed up there pretty bad. I thought as soon as we talked, because we didn't realize at the time, and then Brian and I were talking about it after, and then we talked to Alex, and they were like, "You can't do that," and I was like, "Damn, you're right. I can't do that." So hopefully other people learn from my mistakes.
But it was early in rounds, luckily, and it was caught by both of you. You guys talked it out. Luckily, you
Yeah.
guys were both good friends, and Brian won't hold it against you until the day you die. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure he will. But
yeah, it's been bothering me all day. So I just,
we all have those play mistakes, or we do those things that we in games that we make mistakes on, and we regret, and we probably like think about it 1,000 times, right?
I actually almost just went and conceded. Like after the match was over, I almost went and
But Brian wouldn't let you, right?
no, he's like, we both missed it. It's fine, dude. Just we now know. Yeah, that's been bothering me all day. But outside of that, all my matches have been pretty sweet. I actually played a bunch of my locals. Played Brian round 3, Chris Neal round 4, Xavier and then I played a Palamporum New Exit round 5, Xavier round 6, and then David Valles round 7. Almost all those are my locals.
So you pretty much just went down the local line, right?
Yeah, but I'm really proud of them. Like, it actually makes me really happy that they're doing well. A lot of those people, like Chris Neal, hasn't played in forever. He's like coming out of retirement. He's doing really well.
Yeah, it was good to see him come back out and to play out here.
Yeah, it was
He
really,
hasn't done it at all.
yeah, he's like been putting in the work and grinding the last few weeks. So it was really cool to see him up there. And honestly, I got really lucky in that match too. Shouldn't have won, but I hit an EX versus Alexander, and I drew a Lulu for turn, and that helped me that helped me count to 7. When you play win and you count to 7, you win the game.
And that's all it's about, right? We're just trying to get to 7, right?
So that helped, and then it's just really cool to see like David Valles, the guy I just played. He was my local. He started like right before COVID,
Right.
and to see him like be in table 1 at the last round of ReRaise is pretty cool.
So we were watching the match between you and the Mono Fire Samurai deck. Was there any time, like once you stabilized, we saw that pretty much you had the game.
And then to add the icing on the cake, I just hit Yashtola,
Yeah, when you hit it, you should I was like, well, what can he do, right? It's like, well, you have no more outs. Was there anything that you were searching for immediately? We saw that your opening hand was kind of like hard.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Did you just draw into everything else from
Yeah,
there?
I basically is like, well, this isn't the best, but I can't win the game without backups. He didn't turn 1/10s in me, so I have a chance.
Okay.
Because if he turned 1/10s in me, I didn't have a Typhon.
Right,
So I was just like really, really screwed if he did that. But
because he's just gaining value every turn
and attack
doing
poking
damage,
every
right?
turn, yeah. So by the time he started applying threats, I was kind of stabilized. Fina's really good to stop the aggression from Heen, or Hien, however you say his name. And then I just kept Chokomog in my hand with Lulu, and that was just my removal.
Yeah, we saw the Lulu. I was like, once the Lulu Chocomog combo got going, like, well, what is he gonna do here?
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing stopping it at this point. Now the big question is, any shout-outs to anybody?
Not here, but my wife at home.
The wife at home.
You know, she always gets that shout out watching the kids. I mean, it's funny. A lot of people here are asking me like, how do you get to play the game so often? And it's like, well, my wife's like an all-star. Like she takes the kids for basically usually when I travel, it's like 3 or 4 days. But
Yeah.
for here, it's like 2 days because she's more local. But yeah, without her, I couldn't play. So big shout out to her. And then
Big shouts to Angie.
yeah, of course to all you guys. Like you guys make the event fun. Like I think we met up on Wednesday with the SeaWorld on Thursday. Like it was really cool vacation. Like really, really happy that these events exist. Give us another reason to meet up.
Right,
And,
because that's what it's really about us all coming together, right?
Oh, 100%. It's crazy. Like I was talking to like Benny and a field group from NorCal, and we knew each other before we had kids. And now we all have kids. It's kind of crazy to think about.
It's been that long that we've been playing this game. I think we
Yeah.
all started in what 2017.
Yeah.
Well, not all everybody, but I
A
mean,
chunk of us, yeah.
yeah, a chunk of us started in 2017 and kept with it, and then we've been able to meet up and hang out. And like I have said before on this stream already, it's the best part about this game isn't just the card itself, because the cards are good, but it's this community and how we can come together and have fun, right?
Definitely.
So the best things that we can say is that Matt has topped the event again, and he definitely is in his prime. And we're just going off and we're enjoying another tournament. So top 16, we're gonna see who bubbles out today. Unfortunately,
Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to play Alex round one because we're
that's
both on the same
the
deck.
same deck,
and
the
he's
mirror, and
serious
he
and-
is literally on the bubble himself.
It's just
The
I don't mind playing Alex, but playing the mirror is a lot more stressful. When
well, you
you're-
guys, it's the exact same deck, right?
Yeah.
So there's
him, him, Kyle Peters, Brian Berkeley, and I all ran the same win deck.
and you're all right there on the. Well, not you, but I mean,
I think-
those three are on the bubble.
I think Alex is in since he won his last round. I don't know how KP's doing, and I think Brian is close. I don't remember
I
exactly.
know Alex was 4-2. I think Brian was 4-2, right, going into that
I
round.
think so. I think a lot of them are on the bubble. So
Hey, Kyle was. I know Alex won his game, so he's a maybe.
no, Alex is in it.
Ryan is in his game right now.
Yep.
At a table across from us, and I'm not sure how KP did.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
You know,
But-
but as always, I give a shout out to you, my friend.
Thank you.
You're always a generous host to me
Of course, anytime.
and family, and the rice fields out there. I hope you all are having a good time, and thanks for watching and seeing this event today. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed our chats and talks.
Yeah, I'd also like to say like this event has been pretty sweet, honestly. Like we got really good tacos. There's a slight delay at the beginning, but like it's fine, it's whatever. The tacos are great. That was really nice to include that in the buy-in. All the staff here has been very welcoming, very nice.
Yeah,
David
it's
Nunez
been
and
very, very run smooth.
Mhm.
We've had no repairs, and as far as the round times, we're
It's
about
gone really-
exactly where we're supposed to be,
yeah,
right?
yeah, David Nunez and Inez have been very good at like all the judge calls, making sure things are going fast. No, try to make timing as least of an issue as possible. And all the staff here, like I said, have been great. It's been a very, very fun experience. That's a little chilly outside, but
It's starting to get
other
a
than that,
little.
we're good.
So, all right, but we'll be back soon with your top 16, gentlemen and ladies, and everybody else out there.